Hi, welcome back to Exceptional Talk with Dr. Clark. So, guys, I have been doing some serious thinking and I was trying to determine how I wanted to do my comeback. If I was going to present some new person for an interview or, some fantabulous event or something. But I was thinking that first, I just need to share. I know that you all realize that I have been away for a while on off of social media because I was in school and working on some things for that, even after, you know, just trying to do me. You all are aware that I had a divorce, so that was almost 3 years ago, so that is truly behind me. And unfortunately, on January the 8th, I lost my only son, and I am now, grieving that process and dealing with that. And God is so good. And I thank all of my family, my friends, just the support system that I have in place. It is awesome. It has allowed me to get through it, shall I say. But I am well. I am in good spirits. And again, I thank God for who He is. I just wanted to say to you that I want to come back with some exciting things for Exceptional Talk with Dr. Clark. And I wanted to be impactful. I wanted to not only be impactful, unscripted, um, unforgettable, and just for you all to realize that my whole purpose and my whole goal is to reach someone, in everyday trials and tribulations. I am finishing up my book. Actually, is done. I won't give a title right now, but just say look forward to it. You will be seeing it on shelves very soon, or shall I say online very, very soon. And I hope that it will really help someone because it talks about the memoirs of my life, memories, and things that I have encountered. I'm always reaching out, trying to help someone. And I said, you know what? My daughter, who's a life coach, said to me, Mom, you need to express who you are and what you're going through. And, she's absolutely right. I am doing great. I have had my moments and I still do have those moments. But at the same token, I go back and I remember who I am and whose I am. So I don't want to make this a down, down, anybody's spirits or anything like that. I just wanted you all to understand that I may have been absent for a while, but I am truly back and ready to hear those phenomenal stories that is going to change somebody's life, or that it's going to impact somebody's life, or just better yet, just to know that we're not going through things alone. And that's the thing we often have to understand, that there is something that someone else is going through along with you. You may not know them. They may be on the other side of the world. But some of their similar suffering or similar struggles or similar situations, they may be experiencing as you or someone else at the same time. But I appreciate all of you. I have had several people to reach out to me to ask, when am I going to get started back up? When will I focus back on Exceptional Talk with Dr. Clark? And I'm going to be honest, it has been hard for me to just come up here and talk. I did the video and I did, and the big introduction back in, I think, April or the end of March. And I was ready and gung ho and I'm going to do this. Yay, I'm ready. But when I would come up to actually do it, I just didn't have the spirit. And I'm going to be honest. But the strangest thing, that was a conversation I had with my daughter, and I got confirmation from a bishop. And when Bishop Means said to me, "You are too comfortable," he was absolutely right. Because I had crawled up into this little bubble and got comfortable and felt like this will keep me safe from the thoughts, the feelings, the hurt, the pain. And when he said that to me, it immediately hit. Because I had just recently had a conversation with my daughter that morning, similar conversation. It's pretty much the same words. And when that happens, you do have to be obedient and pay attention. And I said to Bishop Mean, I said, I am obedient. I am obedient. And what I meant by that is that when God puts you in a position, you have to pay attention. And I have had several things that are very good things, very good opportunities that I could not forge ahead on. I had an interview with the network with Kate Thurman and Christopher Thurman on their network. And even though scheduling conflicts happened, I still was okay. Like, okay, I don't have to worry about that one. And then I had Nona and friends to reach out. And I'm like, okay, I don't have to worry about that one. But God did not stop, did not halt, did not pause, none of that. So I'm saying this to say that I am not looking for anything. I'm blessed. I am so blessed to be who I am, where I am in my life. Even through all of the losses, I am still who I am. And we don't understand that when life takes you through the storms, the losses, the situations, the circumstances, whatever label you want to put on it, whatever title or topic you want to call it, it molds us into who we're supposed to be. And I won't say I was running. I'm just going to say I wasn't ready mentally. But you have to always remember, and I was going to say to you that I had to remember that I was not alone in any of this. Even though all my family and all my friends was around, I still felt alone. I still felt like there was this void, this missing this thing that was there making me want to go crawl into that hole and not just be who I am called to be. And when Bishop Means said to me, you have gotten too comfortable, or you are too comfortable. I don't remember the exact words, but the comfort was the one that hit me the most. And I have always been a go-getter. Anybody that knows me know that I don't ever be still. And this has truly set me down. And I had to be still to hear from God, to reflect on me, to understand that I am not alone, to understand that regardless to where I am, who I'm with, I'm not alone. And I'm not talking about the physical beings of the people that are around me, but the spiritual one. It's been a struggle, y'all, but it's real. And I am grateful again to all of you that have stayed even through the bad, the good, the ugly, all of that. You have stayed. I remember I did a podcast called Ride My Train. And I talked about everybody has a season in your life. Some people in your season for a reason, for a lifetime, for a season. And it's okay. And you have to be okay with that. And when God removed people from your life, you got to be okay with that too. Because when he removes that person, you just said, thank you, Lord, because he is preventing or saving or protecting you for something. Just know that. And even when losses come, he's still protecting you. He's still watching over you. Because January 8th could have been totally different. And my son would have been, I don't know. I don't want to even try to tell a story that I don't even possibly know what could have gone differently than death. But God chose that particular thing for him to put him to rest. And at first I didn't want to, how shall I say that? Believe it. I won't say I was in denial. I just felt like, God, I prayed to you and I asked you for something and it didn't happen. But guys, ladies, gentlemen, I often say guys, but men and women, ladies, gentlemen, he did. The more I reflect and the more I will, those nights of laying there alone thinking about what had transpired and how it had transpired and when it transpired, God still protected me through it all. My daughter said to me, she said, Mom, you could have been the one that found him. But God placed me in another situation that I was dealing with when this happened. And I still had time before I even could get to him because I was going from one hospital to another hospital, and it was the longest trip ever in my life. Traffic was everywhere. Every turn my baby daughter and I tried to make, there was another car to stop us. There was more traffic to stop us. And I just felt like, okay, now, Lord, I know he's going to be all right by the time I get there now. I know. It's okay. He is the ultimate one. And the choice that he made, I am okay with. Because I believe and I trust him. Okay? All right. So, I just wanted to share and kind of give you all a little understanding, a little background of why I have been, kind of obsolete and absent, from some of the requests. Let me say that. The request of Dr. Clark, when you gonna do your podcast? What you waiting on? Why you doing? Couldn't do it. But I'm back. Yes. I'm ready. I'm anxious. So get ready, guys. You're going to see a lot more of me. You're going to hear a lot more from me. And I hope this has helped someone to understand that regardless to what you are going through, you're going to be all right. And it is a brighter day. And it is a light on the other side. All right? You all take care. Xceptional Talk with Dr. Clark. I love you guys. Bye.